น้ำท่วมถึงไหนนะ
ท่วมเฮือนนี่พื้นที่อะไรแต่งไร่อะไรไร่พื้นที่น้ำท่วมหลายได้มือ
จะไม่ได้ใส่ก็อยู่ติดน้ำอย่างนั้นนะเดินเข้าไปได้ด้วยอันนี้ดูสะอาดกว่าประวานได้ไหม
ดูขาวโปร่ง
อันนั้นดูแบบโอ้โห
อันนั้นดูลูกชายขี้เกียจ
ดูชายติ๊ก
บ้านก็สวยทุกหลังเลย
ชอบมากมาเวียดนามชอบบ้านชอบมาก
มันเป็นตุ๊กต่างหากบ้านเวียดนาม
ไม่มีกลิ่นด้วยนะเขาอยู่ใกล้น้ำมันล้างหมดระวังข้างหลังนะ
dòng sập đi
tiền đây ngồi luôn đây luôn nào bây giờ bạn kia áo đất đấy là bà Hùng ơi, thầy tuân thủ là về sau là mình người đó. Đi phòng đi nào. Thế này nó siêu đi từ đầu rồi. Còn cái là ông chụp nào được chưa? Chưa làm được. Mà con thầy chuẩn bị bao giờ ra nhá. Mà con thầy. Cậu nó siêu đi cậu. Làm không đi đâu cơ. Cái này là nó ý là hơi có nhiệt nước rồi. Đi đây. Giờ đây. Đi. Đó, ra. Thu bên này. Mi cái này bỏ mi cái này lỡ nên mi bay tiền cho mà gần này chẳng hạn tên hao mi làm phải
We're here in Yin Tin commune in Dung Sung district of Nakhon province. Towards the end of June this year, tropical storm Haima went through northern Vietnam and caused a lot of damage, particularly in the western areas of Nha Nam due to high winds and floods. Further rains falling in Laos resulted in a lot of water coming down the rivers out of Laos, which led to a serious flooding here in Nha Nam, in the western districts of Nha Nam. It's the worst flooding that they'd seen for the last 60 years. Last month we came here with the Nha Nam Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, and we held a community workshop with some of the villagers and animal owners here to discuss how the floods had affected their animals and their livelihoods, and what their priorities and needs were. In these areas of Vietnam, there is a lot of poverty. They're quite far removed from the main areas, particularly the coastal areas. There's also a lot of ethnic minorities. This particular district borders Laos to both the north and the south. And the people here are very reliant, or animals form a large part of their livelihood, because there is very little flat ground around here, so they cannot grow rice. During the assessment, their biggest priorities we found, the first one was disease in the animals, so it was support for veterinary services, but it was also repair to animal shelters. A lot of people keep their animals in the forest, not with them, close by, so they're not able to keep an eye on their animals and see when they're sick. The shelters here are very simple, just thatch, so we've been trying to provide support with plastic sheeting to make the shelters more weatherproof. This will be particularly important during the winter months. In these mountainous areas, it gets very, very cold, and animals at risk of getting hypothermia. For the veterinary services, we've provided veterinary kits with some surgical instruments, syringes, a cool box for carrying, for keeping syringes cool, and a carry bag, as well as some fridges, so that the district is able to maintain stores of vaccine in some of these remote areas, as particularly after floods the roads get heavily damaged, so some of these communities get very isolated. For our WSPA's plan in Vietnam, we are looking to continue our relationship with the Ministry of Agriculture and Department. Exactly how that relationship will work is still being discussed, but it will most likely be with trainings for officials and veterinarians from the provinces in Vietnam that are most vulnerable to natural disasters. But we'd also, as well as working with the Vietnamese government, we'd also like to work with some of the international humanitarian NGOs to help improve their response to people, particularly in these remote, poor communities where animals form a large part of their livelihood.